our society has an epidemic on its hands with sexual abuse. The root of what we're combating is what is the symptom and outcome of childhood sexual abuse. When 1 out of 3 of our girls are being sexually abused as children and they don't know what to do with it and they end up running away and doing with it the best they can, that's why they're vulnerable to these predators, and that's why exponentially human trafficking is almost a $35 billion industry. Our own youth is being consumed by our own society, and if we don't get this to the forefront and bring awareness out about it, we're going to need 90 billion homes. Like, we have just uncovered the tip of the iceberg, and what we're doing here is just the beginning of what Laurie said. It's a movement. Mm-hmm. It's a movement of our whole country and our whole world awakening to the fact that we need to become advocates for these children and stop the cycle.
And understanding too that these women don't view themselves as victims. They honestly think they just made a lot of bad choices. So when they come to us, they have the opportunity in a healthy environment to process what has happened to them and to back it up and back it up and back it up and understand, you know what, there was sexual abuse that happened at a very young age for you, and your options and your choices changed at that point because the people who were supposed to be taking care of you, your caretakers, were actually the abusers. Or they just turned a blind eye to the abuse that was happening, or they weren't aware of the abuse that was taking place because you as a child didn't have a voice because of what your abuser told you would happen if you spoke up about it. Mm-hmm. So they just, when they have an opportunity to back that up in a healthy environment, then all of a sudden they start to understand, I did the best I could to survive in a world that I didn't know how to navigate. Mm-hmm. And that makes a huge difference for them. So we have therapy, which would be one-to-one therapy, counseling. Mm-hmm. We have group therapy on different life skills, and then some of them are therapy-based. And then we also have pet therapy, where we have some doggies who come in to visit once a week. And then we have horse therapy, where the women go to a program where they learn how to groom and take care of the horses. Mm-hmm. They learn how to ride the horses and become very bonded to these horses. And then they also we have a personal trainer who comes in and does fitness with them, yoga with them, and some other things.
And we have a team of volunteers. Right now we have a total of 165 volunteers in our database. And at any given day, the schedule does change a little bit each week, but there will be volunteers that come in that teach groups such as dating groups. What does it mean to date? What does that look like? A lot of these girls are like, I've only had sex. What does that mean? What would dating look like? You know, what is that? And things from knitting to baking to cleaning to journaling. They do a lot of writing. They have people that come in and help guide them through boundaries. A lot of peer-led groups that just bring them to different places of healing. Parenting classes, all different. So you're taking a blank slate of a girl that has had everything robbed from her and taken from her life, and each week you're just putting little building blocks and little tools back in.